Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much to my new subscribers, welcome. And if you haven't subscribed already and you enjoy my videos, please do so, it really does help me out. Alright, so today we're going to do a reading to see what is going on with the Divine Masculines who are involved in karmic situations. Most likely a karmic partner, but you can apply the energy to other karmic elements, whether it be another person or a situation. But the way I'm going to be relaying the messages will be as if it is a karmic partner. All right. I didn't realize it has been almost 3 weeks since I did a video like this. So yeah, let's get started. Let's see what is going on. So we're just getting some general themes going here to see what they are currently going through. I did do a video a couple of days ago concerning how they are being affected by the pandemic and the whole situation that's going on. I found it kind of interesting. If you guys haven't seen that, maybe you do want to see it. All right, first card out, we have soulmate. Yeah, so this is consistent with that previous reading. I mean, right now, they are focusing on their divine soulmate. That's where their, thoughts are. And it just seems like everything that's going on, right, is just pushing them towards that and numbing. Let's get a couple more. So yeah, it's like, I still get the sense that they're going through like a dark night of the soul, is what I'm getting. They're just, yeah, see, grief. Okay, so the masculines right now who are involved in karmic situations or with karmic partners, they are trying to numb out their grief. All right, because they're not happy where they are. They're grieving their divine feminine because they're not with them during this time. And just the whole situation has just brought their soulmate, right, their divine feminine, to the forefront of their minds and of their hearts. And because it is painful, it's like they are numbing that out. So some of them might be in denial, trying to convince themselves that, that they're fine. Sorry guys, my throat. So yeah, either they are in denial or they're just trying to convince themselves that, you know what, I can be okay even without this person. I am okay in the situation that I am in. And some of them are just denying even their feelings, all right? So it could be slightly different for everybody, but the bottom line is that they're all feeling this grief. All right, so let's get started. We're going to get a general energy card for their energy towards their karmic partner as well as towards their divine feminine. So let's see what their energy is towards their karmic partner. What is their general energy towards their karmic partner? All right, and we have man holding a heart. We are going to clarify. Let's see. General energy for their divine feminine, please. Ooh, that was way too many. And we have a woman holding a heart. All right. So this is very interesting. So a lot of heart, right? It's like, we will see when we get the rest of the cards, but what I'm getting here is that there's more of a masculine type of an energy towards their karmic partner, and there's more of a feminine type of an energy concerning love towards their divine feminine. It's kind of like with the masculine type of an energy, it's like they're trying to think about it. They're trying to rationalize it. They're trying to, it's what I'm just really getting is what I said before, the denial. Like almost trying to force themselves to be okay where they are. at least for now, because they feel like they really just don't have another choice, which isn't true. They always have a choice, but that's just how they feel. Whereas with their feminine, the love that they feel, it's intuitive. It comes from the heart. All right, this is really interesting. I'm very curious to see what we're going to get here. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Why is this man holding the heart here? What is this about? So I know in previous readings we have said that, that they really don't feel the love for this person. This doesn't mean, right, that they're going back in that. Yes, they do go through phases. And I do feel like right now they are going through like this huge, this huge type of a transformational phase. It's kind of like, when the storm has to get really, really rough before the calm comes, before they can get out of it. And I almost feel that for a lot of them, this is actually the final straw. This is like the final run. Like one more type of an effort, one more type of a denial before ultimately coming out of that and finding their true love. Yeah, see, so we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. I hadn't even really looked at them, but this is exactly what I was saying, like a final effort. A final effort before making a change, or an effort for a change. So, and obviously, depending on the circumstances, because some of these masculines are, their karmic partner is somebody that they've been married to maybe for many years, that they have a family with. So of course there's going to be, general love there. They love this person as a human. For others, it might be a casual fling, just to kind of numb other parts of their consciousness out, to numb the pain that they feel for their divine feminine out, or, for their own ego purposes. Either way, they're putting in some type of an effort that is leading to a change and to completions of karmic cycles. All right, that's what this wheel is about. It's about change and the ending of karmic cycles. And it's actually a good thing if they are doing this based on love. All right, because we would want it to come from a pure and genuine place, this change, the ending of the karmic cycles. We wouldn't want it to be, out of ego or insecurity, or out of hostility. We wouldn't want the ending with the karmic partner to be based on hostile feelings, because then that would mean that the masculines have not ascended to the level that they would need in order to be in a healthy relationship with their divine feminine. All right, let's see what's going on in their headspace concerning their karmic partner. What are they thinking? Actually, we'll see both. What are they thinking and feeling? Let's keep this one a little bit quicker. All right, we have the Five of Wands in reverse. The Seven of Wands. The King of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so yeah, see, they want to keep the peace. They want to keep the peace. This just keeps coming up over and over again. So regardless of whether it is a committed marriage or a fling or just a more casual partner, or even just a serious relationship that has no family or no commitment, they they want to keep the peace. They don't want things to be hostile. And if they're spending more time at home right now, because of the situation, they are just really trying to keep things calm. All right, and we have the Seven of Wands here. And so I do feel like they are keeping the distance. It's kind of like, you know, they're on, it's like they're on the defense, just like not interacting much and just ready to basically defend themselves, but in a calm way. It's like they have their guard up. That's it. That's the message that's coming through. They have their guard up. Like just being really careful not to, you know, instigate any arguments or any problems in the home. Probably because if they're living together, they know they're not going to be able to get away from this type of an energy. All right, the Five of Wands energy easily. So they just try to avoid it altogether just to keep the peace as long as they're stuck with this person. And they are behaving like the King of Pentacles here. So, and basically what I'm getting with this is just being calm and rational and just easygoing, you know, just trying to provide what they can, but at the same time, because this is with together with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's like they're having a really hard time managing that. Like it's very overwhelming to them. I actually want to clarify. Let's see, why is Temperance in reverse? Yeah, because they're not feeling balanced in this connection. They're not feeling happy. They realize that they have been settling, all right? When I get the Temperance in reverse, to me it's like settling in the negative type of a way. So basically, that is what is going on right now. Like that is their energy towards the karmic partner right now. All right, let's see. Let's see what their energy is towards their divine feminine counterpart. Two of Wands. Oh, by the way, you guys, I'm still not working, obviously, at my day job, so turnaround time is still 2 to 3 days, if you guys are interested. All right, and, okay, this is way too many. The Knight of Cups. Okay. Yeah, see? So this is what I was saying before about this woman holding a heart and the difference between, it's like Spirit just really wanted to do like this comparison to show the different types of love that they have for each, okay, for the karmic partner as well as for the feminine. And I'm really getting, I mean, because don't forget we had the Eight of Pentacles and the Wheel. Clarifying the man holding a heart, which is the energy for the karmic partner. And then for the feminines, we have the Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups. All right, so this is definitely like just, this is just more like a matter of fact type of a love for the karmic partner, where just, I'm having a hard time finding the words. I'm sorry, you guys. I've been living in Europe for like 20 years now, so I'm out of practice. So with the woman holding a heart, though, it's definitely more emotional. I mean, look, we have the Knight of Cups, okay? This is how they're feeling. They're feeling like they want to approach their feminine. They want to offer their love to their feminine. They want to be that Knight of Cups. They're feeling romantic love for the divine feminine, as opposed to just like a more mundane type of a love for the karmic partner. That's why we have the Eight of Pentacles. It's like work. It's like a chore. It's like that kind of a love. Like the way you would love a roommate. The way you would love, you know, a cousin, for example. Whereas for the feminine, I mean, we also have the Two of Wands, which can talk about partnerships. All right. And just look at this image. By the way, this is a new deck and I love it. So if you see this image, all right, you can definitely understand what I'm talking about. And this is also about them wanting to make a plan, thinking about how they can strategize. And we got this in the previous reading as well, thinking about how they can strategize to be the Knight of Cups for their feminine. So the difference is huge, all right? The difference is very, very clear. All right, let's see. What's going on in their headspace? What are they thinking and or feeling towards their feminine? All right, and we have the, what is this? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. Sorry, it's not in reverse, it's upright. Four of Wands. It's actually in reverse. And the Empress in reverse. So, what I'm getting here is that they're really tired of this slowness. It's like they've been strategizing, but it hasn't led them anywhere. And it's like they're realizing that now. This is what they're thinking. They're thinking that because they have been in this Knight of Pentacles energy for so long, it has kept them back from their happiness with their Divine Feminine, because the Empress is the Divine Feminine, and then we have the Four of Wands together with that, and they're both in reverse. And it's like they're seeing this. They're feeling the absence of the happiness and the stability and this foundation that they would want, the celebration that they would want with their Divine Feminine. And the reason why I'm saying that they are conscious of this and they are thinking about this is because we have the King of Swords upright. And you can see in this image how this, this king, that's a king, is busy writing and writing and writing and thinking and analyzing and thinking and just really trying to use their logic as much as possible. And I find it very interesting that we can see like a knight with a horse in the background. Sorry, I don't know what the lighting is like and if you guys can see that. And right before that, we had the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, realizing that their lack of progress, yes, they were moving slowly, yes, they were, planning things out, wanting to do it right, but it turned out that, they're still not where they want to be, and that's why it's in reverse. That they have just been prolonging it. That is prolonging their happiness. For some, you know what? Even for those who are in denial, they still know this. I mean, this Four of Wands and the Three and the Empress being in reverse could definitely also represent the denial in some of these masculines. However, what I am seeing here, and the message is, is that they are being the King of Swords about it. It's like they know. It's like deep down, they know. They know what's going on. All right. So I'm not going to look too much into the feminine's energy. I do want to take a quick look, but I'm actually thinking about doing a separate video because I feel like there's just so many changes that have been going on within the feminine, and the feminines are just dealing with so much right now, especially concerning just feelings of rejection surfacing. So I kind of want to do a video just on that. But we will take a really quick look. Let's see Feminine's energy right now. All right, we have financial constraints. I want to get one more. Because we're asking concerning the masculines, I'm not taking this literally. Like, the message here is that they feel constrained in a practical type of way, like in the 3D. And we have door to spirit. Yeah, so they're feeling constrained when it comes to their like spiritual progression, and a lot of feminines may actually relate this to the fact that they're not with their masculines. Like, a lot of feminines might feel that they're not able to really progress in the 3D in the way that they would want to, or pursue their mission work, or because they're just in a low vibe, that is keeping them from being able to open up more spiritually or to get on their mission work. Okay, it's not going to be true for all of you, but that's what's going on with some of the feminines. So these constraints, I feel like they're just like the financial constraint. It's like a pentacle type of an energy, like just feeling, just basically feeling like you miss this person, like this person just isn't in your life, and you're feeling like the practical effects of that, like the physical effects of that. And this is a difficult time, obviously, to not be with the person that you love. All right, let's see if we can just get a little more detail, and then we're going to look into the future energies. Yeah, see? 10 of Swords. The 10 of freaking Swords. So the feminines that are in this group here, and that doesn't mean, if you don't feel like you're in this group of feminines, it doesn't mean that this energy here of the masculine doesn't apply to you, all right? Let's see what else. So these feminines here, I mean, they're just really feeling like the ending of this. Yeah, see, Ace of Wands in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. And bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. So it's kind of like, you know, these feminines, they feel like they've lost this battle, you know, to the karmic. But that's not the case. It's not a battle between you and the karmic. It really, really isn't. All right, but I'll talk more about that when I do the video specifically for the Divine Feminine. So they're just feeling like this potential is like gone. Like, they're just really not seeing how it could possibly work. And they're just feeling this pain of not having the masculine right now. And some of you might actually be numbing the pain as well. Or just kind of like coming out of it. Like I'm almost getting that it's like a completion. Like this is like complete surrender. Like you have completely or almost completely let go of the situation. Yes, it's painful, but at the same time, you're just like, you know what? Like, that's it. Like, I surrender. I'm throwing my hands up in the air and, you know, just let it be. Let it be what it is. And that's actually going to work in your favor. Even if it's painful right now, it will work in your favor. You just feel, you know, like you've just been defeated by this situation. It's like you've been battling. You've been battling all this time, and now you're just like, you know what? Like, I can't battle anymore. There's just nothing left in me to battle. All right. Yeah, let's get into the future energies. Let's see what's coming up. Alright, so in the near future, so in the next couple of weeks or so, what is the masculine's energy going to be towards the karmic partner? What is this leading them to? Where are they heading? Alright, 9 of Cups in reverse, the 2 of Swords in reverse. So definitely, you know, if they are making this one last effort, And the Four of Wands in reverse. That's the second time we're getting it. See? So if you were worried about having the Four of Wands in reverse here for the feminine, which I explained why it was in reverse, well, we have it for the karmic as well. But in a different way. In a different way. So here, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. So this is them just really coming to this conclusion that they are not happy. They are really going to feel, I'm just getting a sense of overwhelmed again. Almost like with this Nine of Cups, I'm kind of getting like, because you know how this card can also be about overindulgence, but I'm getting like they're getting like an overdose of their karmic coming up in the next week or two. It's like an overdose, so much to the point where they just feel like, ich. You know what, the image that's coming to me is having eaten all of this fruit, having it in front of your face all the time, to the point where you want to throw up. That's what I'm getting. Because it's in reverse. And that is leading them to take off this blindfold. Two of Swords in reverse. I mean, they've been the Two of Swords for so long. Yeah, they've been coming out of it, but they're still, you know, in that process of coming out of it. And it's like, you know, they know. They know. They know that it's the Four of Wands in reverse. They know that it's not stable, it's not a solid foundation, it's not loving, it's not spiritual, it's not worthy of celebration or worthy of being there. All right, so for those who are in this denial, with this Two of Swords, actually, in reverse, I'm seeing them coming out of this denial very, very soon. And seeing the situation for what it really is. All right, let's see. Let's see what's coming up for their energy towards their feminines. Six of Cups and the Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, see, they can't move on from you. And that's, you know what? That's what this numbing is. It's like them just trying to get you out of their minds, trying to numb out their soulmate, trying to numb out this grief. They are clearly going to be unsuccessful. All right, Six of Cups and the Six of Swords in reverse. They're going to be very unsuccessful because they just cannot move away from you. They cannot move away from the past that they had with you. And if you didn't have a past together, because some of you actually haven't been in romantic relationships with this person, it's still, they can't move away from thinking about you. This card is about nostalgia, reminiscing, even just, you know, thinking or, you know, bringing somebody to your mind. They cannot move away from that. They just can't move past you. So whatever it is that they're trying, I mean, they're realizing this now anyway, all right, even currently as we speak, because like I said, I'm just going to say this one more time. They are being the King of Swords right now concerning seeing that they have been stalling and therefore not having their happiness with you. Okay. Let's see what else is coming up. I really feel like, actually, this deck is new, but I'm almost getting the feeling that this deck only wants to be used upright, but so I'll probably do that in the next reading. So we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, both in reverse. So what I'm getting here is that, yeah, they can't move away from you. They are thinking about you. Hold on, let me get one more, because I'm kind of getting here that they're tired of waiting with this Three of Wands being in reverse. That they're tired of waiting to have you in the 3D. It's like they don't want to have you only in their thoughts. They don't want it to be just a fantasy in their minds anymore. Even if they've been denying it, it's like they've been suppressing it, and that has gotten to be tiresome for them. It's almost like you can only suppress your feelings for so long. Especially in these types of situations. Eventually they're going to creep up. You keep pushing something down, it's just going to keep trying to push itself back up. And I feel like that is what is going on here. That they are tired of suppressing and not allowing these feelings or these thoughts to become reality. To realize that they are real, that they are tangible, that they do want you in the 3D. To be physically together, not just this idea, oh, maybe, or maybe it could happen in the future. No. So this is the Star. They're feeling that hope. Or they're going to feel it, all right, coming up. This is a card of healing as well as having hope. And it could also be wishing. So it's kind of like tying into what I just said. Like they're tired of just, wishing that things could have been different. They want it to be in the 3D. And it's like they're going to be hopeful that just maybe it can happen. And I do feel like this is related to what is going on in the world right now, and that they are being pushed to confront these, to their fears and their issues. So if you guys haven't seen my previous video, which was about the effects that the pandemic is having on them, if you watch it, you will see. All right, so yeah, let's get any final messages. Actually, let's see if what their higher selves would want to tell you. All right, so what does the divine masculine want to tell their feminine? What do they want you to know? What do they want you to know? All right, we have unawakened. That they are in the process of waking up. They are not fully awake. See, exactly what I was talking about for fresh start. Exactly, especially for those where I was talking about the denial. All right, they might not be awake, but that doesn't mean that they're not waking. Let's get one more. What do they want you to know? Oh, communication. All right, see, so what I'm getting here is be patient with them, right? Some of them are just not fully awake yet, but they are in that process. It's just, the divine feminine obviously awakens a little bit faster than the masculines, usually, all right? So we just need to be a little bit patient with them, because once they are more awakened, right? This is what they're coming after, a fresh start with you. They do want a fresh start with you. And with this communication, I'm actually getting two messages here. The one is I'm getting that their higher selves are communicating with you. All right, your masculine's higher self is communicating with you. Be open to those signs, like be receptive to hearing whatever it is that they may be telling you. And then number two, many of you, again, this just keeps coming up, may get some communication, all right, coming up soon if you are not in communication. All right, so let's get a final message from Spirit if this was resonating with you. Any messages or guidance for the feminines watching this video? All right, and we have poised and fork in the road. So Spirit is saying, you know, the masculines are at this, they're like at a turning point right now. They're at a fork in the road. It's like they could go one way or another way. All right, so just be, like I said before, be patient with them. They're at that point. And I do feel like it's very critical for them, and that they will end up making the right choice. If you can see, there's this owl right there. I want to say this is a deer. I'm not sure what this animal is, but there's an owl sitting on it, which just represents, you know, like a deep knowing, knowledge, wisdom. And I feel like their decision is going to be that one based on wisdom. And it's actually the first time I even noticed that owl there. And Spirit is saying for you to just, you know, just stay poised throughout all of this, you know, keep your head up, you know, practice your own self-respect, set your own boundaries, but be loving at the same time. Just be poised. Work on your own self-love and your balance. All right. So yeah, you know, I'm going to try to do these a little bit more often, because I do feel like this energy is just for like a week. Okay. So I do feel like it's going to change very, very, very soon. This is just what's going on right now and what is coming up in the week ahead of whenever you happen to watch this video. All right, please don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment if this resonated, and I will talk to you guys soon. Much love.